Hey, it's Sean Price with Price and Price Realtors with this week's market report for Great Falls, Vienna, and Mclean, Virginia. So in the last couple weeks, we've seen a significant increase in inventory versus seller activity. We had an attrition rate. I made actually a little graph here. We had an attrition rate prior to this last week where you can see we were well over. This black line right here is 100% attrition or absorption. And you can see we were well over 100% absorption, which means that basically for every 100 houses that came onto the market in inventory, more than 100 houses were going under contract. So you can see that we were well over like 150% at this point. Well, 3 weeks ago, we had a significant drop. We had an increase in inventory and a decrease in buyer activity, which brought our absorption rate down to just around 90%, from 150% down to 90%. And then week before last, it went down even more and our absorption rate was down to about 73%. So the way that happens is when you have inventory that increases and buyer activity that decreases, that absorption rate decreases. So when you are in a market situation where you're below this line, that's more favorable to buyers. That means that you have less competition, less chance of getting into multiple offer situations and so on. When you're above that line, that's a stronger market for sellers. You're gonna have buyers competing over properties. So the market itself was decreasing in activity, although we didn't see a huge downtick as far as competition. For example, we had a property that went on the market and sold, was under contract within about an hour and a half. But it was only a single offer. It was just a very, very nice offer. That property may very well have gone into multiple offers. We didn't even make it to the open house. So that was the situation there. But what happened this past week is we made a little bit of a rebound back towards where we were before. So we came up a little bit more. So we're more in an even market now. That absorption rate's right at 100%. So what we can see though is the general trend is that the market seems to be slowing down just a little bit, which could be the indication that we're going into the winter market, or it could be the indication that we've got the election and that kind of affects the home movement. So we will keep watching this and see what happens. You cannot predict what's going to happen in the real estate market, but you can watch trends and do your best to kind of see and forecast what may end up happening. So we will keep you posted, and we'll post another video next week. Have a great day.